Now, in this, we are going to study the structure of nephron. You know that upper part of the kidney is called cortex and lower part is called medulla. So, you can see the greenish part is the cortex and the yellowish part is medulla. So, the nephron, some part of the nephron is in the cortical region and some in the medullary region. You can see here the Bowman's capsule, proximal convoluted tubule, distal convoluted tubule, and a part of collecting duct is there in the cortical region. The collecting duct extends from cortex to the medulla and then they open into renal pelvis through a medullary pyramids in the calyces. Malpighian body, proximal convoluted, distal convoluted are in the renal cortex and loop of Henle is there in the medullary region. You can see from here. Now, nephron, the efferent arteriole emerging from the glomerulus, they form a fine capillary network which is called as a vasa recta. So, it surrounds the complete nephron. You can see over here the red color, the efferent arteriole. You can see, wait, this efferent arteriole that is surrounding, and this is called as a vasa recta. So they are surrounding, and you can see one more structure over here which is called as a juxtaglomerular apparatus. Juxtaglomerular apparatus is present in the afferent arteriole. We will be discussing its role later on, that what is this GJA. This is called as a GJA, juxtaglomerular apparatus. Now coming to the, you can see, cortical region and the medullary region. So cortical, some of the are cortical nephrons and some are just a medullary nephron. What are cortical nephrons? In this, the Henle's loop is very short and it extends up to a certain point in the medullary. Vasa recta is absent or it is highly reduced. Whereas the nephrons, if present in the medullary region, in that case the loop of Henle is long and is present in the medullary region and vasa recta is present. So these are the two type of nephron, cortical nephron and juxta medullary nephron. So the cortical nephron forms about 80% of the total nephron count. Rest 20% are the juxta medullary nephron. You can see over here, this is the complete diagram of nephron. I am repeating its labels part again. Bowman's capsule, glomerulus, afferent arteriole, efferent arteriole, giving network of capillaries which is called as a vasa recta. Then Bowman's capsule opens into proximal convoluted tubule, then loop of Henle, then distal convoluted tubule, and then comes the collecting duct. Now in this case you, what is, we have already studied about the distal convoluted tubule and the collecting tubule. Now we have already studied what is the difference between cortical nephron and juxta medullary nephron. So what is basically the function of kidney? The first function of kidney is to regulate water and to regulate electrolyte balance, that is the sodium ion and chloride ion balance. Secondly, it maintains or regulates the arterial pressure. We will be discussing how it regulates the arterial pressure. Then it excrete out mainly nitrogenous waste and some of the chemicals, like we have taken some drugs that are also toxic chemicals are also excreted out from the kidney. And kidneys also secrete a hormone which is called as a renin, RENIN. So these are the basic functions of kidney. regulation of water, regulation of electrolyte balance, regulation of arterial pressure, excretion of nitrogenous waste, excretion of certain harmful chemicals, excess of the drugs, toxins, and secretion. Earlier I have said excretion of nitrogenous waste. Now I am saying secretion of hormones like renin. So how the water is being regulated or electrolyte is being balanced? By the osmoregulation. Now how this urine is formed? It is by the three process the formation of urine take place. First is the glomerular filtration, second is the reabsorption, and third is the tubular secretion. I am repeating the steps: glomerular filtration, then reabsorption, and then tubular secretion. Now, before we start with the glomerular filtration, you must be aware of the structure of Bowman's capsule. You can see here in the first diagram, one is glomerular capsule, which is peach in color. Then is the grayish wall of the Bowman's capsule. Now here we are enlarging this figure and it is turning into podocyte. The pores or the slits like structures, they are called as a podocytes. Then filtration slits are there in between the podocyte. Then lumen of glomerular capillary and Bowman's capsule. Now there are three linings. If we come to the conclusion, there are three linings. First is the epithelium. Epithelium of Bowman's capsule. Epithelium of Bowman's capsule. Then is the basement membrane, which is present between the two layers, and then is the endothelium of glomerular blood vessel.